we have been studying the book of Exodus, and the Israelites have been in slavery for hundreds of years. Finally, the Pharaoh decides to let God's people go because Moses has been coming to him repeatedly. And as the Israelites are leaving Egypt, this place that they've been in for generations, they believe they're free. But Pharaoh's heart is hardened again, and he begins to pursue the Israelites. They turn around and see him and his chariots coming. And then God uses Moses again, and he parts the Red Sea through God's power, and all the Israelites walk through on dry land. Once they've all passed through, the waters sweep Pharaoh and his chariots away. And it is in this moment where the Israelites praise and worship God. It says in Exodus 15:1, "Then Moses and the people of Israel sang this song to the Lord." God promised salvation and freedom for his people hundreds of years ago, and he promises salvation and freedom for us today through his son, Jesus. The first response after deliverance for the Israelites was praise, and it can be our first response as well. I also wonder what it would be like to choose worship not only after we've been delivered from the battle, but as we are actively going through the battle. I received a text today, and it said this: "Worship is heaven's strategy to unburden troubled hearts." And I love that even though we don't get to worship so that we get something from it, when we choose worship, we always encounter peace. Worship serves as a reminder that God has already won the battle, even as we are actively walking through that battle. Worship is a reminder for us and for those around us of who God is and his victory in the world that is to come. May our lives declare his victory, because as people who've been delivered, we cannot stay silent. We are moved to worship. To reflect this week, how do our lives reflect gratitude for God's salvation and deliverance? Our next step in making God known is to share one story this week of how God has shown his faithfulness.